Namaste. Welcome to Restorative Yoga with Pranayama. So this practice is all about just calming and relaxing both your body and your mind. Restorative yoga practices are a very gentle, passive practice of stretching your body. And so we use props in this practice to help create that support. So I encourage you to grab maybe a big pillow, if you have a couple blocks, or as many pillows as you would like to have here. So you can take a few moments to grab pillows, blocks, whatever you have that you might be able to support your body with and be comfortable as we move through the practice. And the breath is a very, very important part of the practice as well. So the breath is what helps our bodies relax more, ease out any tension and stress, and allows the body to open up to a deeper place. We will be holding the postures for longer durations of time, which really just allows the body to gently and gradually open at its own pace, allowing the breath, the time, gravity to do the work. And this then allows the body to open deeper into the connective tissues, deeper into the joints. So we will just focus on having that very gentle practice this evening. We will start off with a pranayama practice, a regulated breath practice called Chandra Bhedana, and Chandra meaning moon. So this breath calls on the calming, cooling energies of the moon. So this will help to integrate any unwanted negative emotions or stress, and helping to bring a more calming energy in. So that will be very beneficial to do before bed. So I would like you to start in a comfortable seat. I'm going to grab a pillow here to start seated on, and you're welcome to sit on a pillow, a cushion, a block, anything that can bring you a more comfortable seat. And already in this cross-legged position, if it's not comfortable in your body, see if you can make it a little more comfortable so you can really focus more on the breath. So options could be putting pillows or blocks underneath the thighs if you feel like tension in the hips here. So that will just support the legs here, allowing the hips to relax more. That could also help assist if the body is rounding back by supporting the knees, and sitting up higher can help to have a nice tall relaxed spine. So one ankle in front of the other, and if it feels better for you to be kneeling, you could do this kneeling as well, just so that we can draw into a quiet, still place in the body and the mind to start and focus on this breath movement within. So very important that we're not being distracted by any discomfort in the body right now. You could even be sitting in a chair or on your couch if that helps, at least for the first part of this. So once you do find your comfortable seat, just settle in, find that nice length of the spine, a lift of the chest, a gentle tuck of the chin so the back of the neck is long. Good. And this breath is going to be breathing in through the left nostril and exhaling out through the right nostril. So whether you're right or left-handed can determine which hand you use. It doesn't matter so much. Typically, you use the thumb of the right hand to block off the right nostril as you inhale through the left. You can either use the pinky or ring finger to block off the left nostril as you exhale out the right. And if you're left-handed, you can just switch that out. The important part is that we're inhaling left and exhaling right. So this is what helps to create that calming, cooling breath. Left side of the body is our moon side of the body, our cooling side of the body, more of the feminine side. And the right side is the more active, heated side. So as we draw the breath in the left is when we're drawing in that cooling energy. And then we're releasing that cooling energy through the right side, which helps to calm any heat and any stress or active energy out of the body right now. All right, so left hand can just be resting on the knee, on the thigh, or in a comfortable place. So using your right hand or switching it if you're left-handed here. Let's sit up tall, close your eyes, block off the right nostril, and then take a nice slow breath in through the left side. Once you reach the top, a little pause so that you can block off the left nostril, and a slow exhale out of the right. And that's it. We keep switching. Block the right, a very slow, gentle breath in the left. Block the left and a slow exhale out of the right. And just keep alternating, inhaling through the left. Exhaling through the right. And then just keep going at your own pace. See if you could start to slow the breath down each round. Elongate the breath a little more. Taking a brief pause at the top before you release the exhale. And take your time here. So slowing down the breath, even slowing the switch of the fingers to each nostril. So everything is calm, the movements, the breath. Eyes closed or gaze is just drawn down for a soft gaze if that feels better. And you can experiment with cultivating an equal length here to your inhale and your exhale, or possibly finding a longer exhale. Beneficial to create a greater length of the exhale that creates even more of a calming effect. And just keep yourself fully here, fully engaged on this breath, moving within your body. So any distractions of the mind, just let them dissolve and keep bringing your mind, your attention to the focus of the breath. Invite the experience of the breath and see if you can feel this sense of calming, cooling, of releasing from any unwanted negativity or stress. The spine remains tall, but the rest of the body is relaxed and comfortable. And just a few more rounds. If at any point you feel uncomfortable with this breath, just release the hands and just take long, slow breaths in and out of the nose equally. And just one more full set here. Once you've completed that set, release both hands down on the knees, eyes closed, sit a little taller through the spine, and just some long, deep breaths here. And just feeling the experience of that breath practice. Just inviting this sense of peace and calm and deep relaxation, both to your body and your mind. And then just gently open the eyes. And let's reach the right arm up. Wrap the right arm around the top of your head so your fingertips might touch the top of the left ear. And then gently pull the head to the right, drawing the right ear to the right shoulder. So bringing a stretch in through the neck here. as I think that we all hold a lot of tension in the neck and shoulder area. So the left hand can stay on the knee. For a little more, you could reach the left arm out to the side. Fingertips can touch the ground. One more option could be wrapping the left hand behind your low back with the palm, the back of the hand pressing the low back, palm facing away. And then just drawing the elbow back a little bit so you might feel that more into the upper shoulder as well. So choose what feels best in your body, and if you just want to stay more relaxed, you can just keep the hand to thigh. And then return to long, deep breaths in and out of the nose. Invite your eyes to close as much as you want throughout the practice. So you're staying internal, keeping the mind turned off as best as you can. Focusing on the breath and on this deep healing and releasing in the body. See if you can maintain a slow, equal length to the inhale and the exhale. Relax your jaw and release any tension anywhere in the body. And then slowly lift your head up. Let's bring both hands behind the head, the very top of the neck there, the base of the skull, and just gently pull the head down, chin towards chest. Put as much pressure as you want on the back of the head, so creating a deep stretch to both sides of the neck, even into the upper trapezius muscles here. And then again, just long, deep breaths. We don't want to ever put too much pressure or force in this practice. Everything is gentle. Just allowing the breath to help move the tension out of the body and create some more freedom within. And then slowly lift your head up. Bring your hands back down to your knees and feel the length of the spine in the back of the neck again. We'll move into the other side. So bring your left arm up, wrap it around the top of your head. Fingers might touch the top of the ear. Gently pull your head to the left now, bringing left ear to left shoulder. And just a gentle stretch into the right side of the neck. See if you can relax the right shoulder down. And then your choice, this right hand can stay where it's at, just fully relaxed. Want to increase this, just reach the arm out, fingertips touch the ground. Maybe bend the elbow, bringing the hand to the low back, and see if you can work the elbow back a bit and open up the shoulder. Again, feel free to close your eyes here, or just a nice steady focus. Keep your attention on a fluid breath, slow in pace. And just envision and feel tension and stress dissolving out of your body and your mind. Any emotions, unwanted or negative emotions, dissolving as well. Keep breathing, attention on the breath. And then gently lift your head, and one more time we'll bring both hands behind and pull down again, just to feel that equal stretch now, equaling, balancing both sides of the neck. Nice deep breaths here. Relax as much as you can, and feel free to curl the spine a little more if that feels good. One more breath. Lift your head up, but this time open the elbows wide. And just a little moment here to draw the elbows back, lift the chest, and feel that counter stretch opening the front of the chest and shoulders. Just a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then release your hands back to your knees. So take a moment, if you've been seated cross-legged this whole time, just stretch the legs out, give the knees a little shake. And if you were anywhere else other than the cross-legged seat, we'll come to the cross-legged seat next. So if you're in a chair or anything, you might want to come down, or you're welcome to stay in a chair the whole time and find the postures in a seated position there. All right, so we'll come back to our cross-legged seat, and you might want your hips on the ground, or again, if you're feeling tension in the low back or hips, you can stay propped up on a cushion or a block. And again, if the knees are fairly high and you have tension in your hips, you can put pillows or blocks or support under the thighs. You can just relax there and not hold this strain. Doesn't matter which ankle's in front, so just choose an ankle in front and remember which one you have. And then we're going to come into a forward fold here. So begin to walk your hands forward. Now it's going to be different in everyone's body, so if this is where you're at, just start here. Relax the head and just breathe. Otherwise, you can use your pillows, and depending on how many you have, if you have several and you need to be higher, you might be able to just drape up at this height. You might be able to come down a little lower to one pillow. Or if we're going deeper, that pillow might just be under the arms or the forehead. So finding this restorative place for your body. So again, we're not trying to be in an active stretch or in a place of discomfort or strain. So we do want to have some support in order to allow the upper body to fully relax, and then we're allowing the stretch to move into the back and the hips here. You want your head and your neck to relax as well. If it feels better to turn to one side, you can. You could use an extra cushion under the forehead as needed. If you are able to come all the way down, forehead to the ground, and be fully relaxed, then feel free to take that. If you are at that deeper level in your body, you could increase this by bringing your front ankle on top of your other thigh. That will increase the stretch in that outer hip as you come forward. Or maybe even stacking the shins would create the deepest expression. But again, we want to be relaxed here and not overdoing anything. So stay in a place that helps your body relax rather than tense more. We'll be here for several breaths. So maybe close the eyes. Let go of holding on to tension and just keep inviting the word and the intention of surrender. So letting your body surrender into the pose rather than resist. And the breath is what helps this. So always returning to these fluid, deep breaths in the nose and out the nose. Keep breathing. Again, equal in length or possibly a longer exhale. And just see if you can feel that with each exhale, you are relaxing more. Stress is releasing, tension dissolving. This practice is a practice to keep the mind engaged as well, a practice of patience. And if you have an overactive mind or physical body, then this practice might be challenging. So see how you can find the stillness both to your mind and body by staying engaged with your breath, staying present right here and now. Just 3 more deep breaths here. Stay with it. And if you feel the body opening more, you can always adjust to have less props and allow the body to go more. All right, slowly lift your body up. Move any props off to the side and then gently uncross your legs. Extend the legs out and just give a gentle movement to the knees again, just releasing that compression of the knees and the hips. And then let's stay here between sides and do a forward fold with the legs extended out nice and long. I'll turn sideways here for this one. Same kind of possibilities or options here. So if you feel that your body's moving back, you could prop your hips up, which will just help to bring the spine more forward. Sometimes bending the knees will allow you to come forward more as well. And if you are bending the knees, maybe put some pillows or blocks under the knees to support that, so again you can relax here rather than holding tension. We'll come into a forward fold. So again, grab as many pillows or support that you want here. You can put them right up underneath the belly and the chest, and then just lie forward. You want to go deep enough that you're feeling a gentle stretch, whether it's into your back or the hamstrings or both, but not overdoing it. We definitely, for this practice, do not want to grab the toes and pull, and I know it's very tempting to do so. Different practice, so you really want to just relax, maybe even turn the hands to face up. And then let your body relax here. As much support as you want, under knees, under body. Good. Head could be turned one side or the other, or just chin or forehead down. If it just feels terrible in your body to bend forward at all, you could just sit up against a wall and just feel the length of the legs that way. And then always returning to the breath. So either close the eyes or find a soft gaze, and then find those deep, slow breaths in and out of the nose. When we keep a shorter breath, it keeps the body in a little more tense place. It might even keep the mind in that place of tension. So allowing the breath to become fuller, slower, will help to then bring that calming energy into the body and mind. And just keep directing your breath where you're feeling it in your body, where any of that tension or discomfort is. Move your breath there. Visualize that your breath is helping to ease that tension out. Practice staying present, staying here. Keep directing your attention to your breath and your body. Just a few more breaths here. If you find that the body might be able to go a little deeper, just make those adjustments. Allow for the deepening to happen. And then slowly lift your body back up. So we'll come back to our cross-legged position. I hope you remembered which foot you had in front last time, so we're just going to switch it out this time. Oftentimes our body is a little imbalanced. One side might be tighter or more open, so just notice the differences and adjust. You might need a little more support on this side. You might need a little less. So again, once the ankles are crossed, you can determine if you're going to stay there, maybe bring the front heel on the thigh or work towards stacking the shins for the fullest expression. So we're working into the outer opposite hip this time, low back, inner hips, wherever you feel it. So as you start to come to your forward fold again, pause as soon as you feel a stretch without overdoing it, without straining, but you do want to go to a place where you're feeling a bit of a stretch. And then grab as many pillows, support, props that you have. If you've got blocks, you can use those as well. And then just allow your body to come to the place where it's going to begin, and then relax. Fully supporting upper body so that you can really just let go. Breathe. And keep coming back to the practice of regulating the breath, equal in length or a longer exhale. We can also always relate our practices and our yoga practices to life as well. So if this practice brings a lot of discomfort or challenge to you, either mentally, physically, or both, how can you bring the peace into this challenge? How can you find the release and the ease through? By breathing and by letting go and surrendering. And then thinking about how that can manifest in your life as well. How can you find peace within challenges that are presented to us? Find the light within the challenge. Check in. Where's your mind? Are you breathing? Are you letting go? Few more breaths here. Make any adjustments if you feel you could go in just a bit deeper. Slowly lift your body back up. And then we will unwind the legs again, gently releasing and stretching out to relieve the knees. You can take some gentle movements here to free up the knees, the hips. And this time we'll move right into an open straddle here. Widening the legs until you feel a gentle pull or stretch to the inner thighs and the groin. We always can have the same options here. So noticing your body, if your body is kind of rounding back, you might want to prop your hips up on something. You might want to bend the knees a bit, maybe bring the legs a little farther forward so that you can actually come forward in your body. Our goal is to feel a stretch and opening to the inner thighs. So finding that accessible within your body. If the knees are bent, maybe place pillows or blocks under the knees and then relax. So you're not holding tension in the hips. Good. And then begin to walk forward again. Find your level. This might be enough. You might be staying right here. If you've got a lot of pillows and you're able to support yourself at this height, do so. Otherwise, you'll just have to use the arms a bit. And if you're able to come forward, just adjust for your body. Find the level, the range where you're feeling a stretch, but you're not causing any tension. And then relax. You could have one head, or the head turned to one side or the other, or your forehead or chin resting there. Again, support yourself as much as you need so you can completely relax here, doing your best. And then return to your breath. Slow breath in and out of the nose. Either equal in length or a longer exhale. Practice taking control of your mind and your emotions by catching when they arise, being aware and observant, and then redirecting. So redirecting towards calm, peace, letting go, towards relaxing and releasing. And then bring that energy and release into the body as well. Notice if you're holding your body and see what happens if you let go of holding and if the body actually goes a little deeper or relaxes more. Make any adjustments to your props if you feel your body can go just a bit deeper for a few more breaths here. All right, and slowly press your body back up. Move your props off to the side and then bring your legs into just about a tiny V shape. Place your hands behind, shifting the weight onto the hands, and then bend the knees so the feet are open wide. Begin to shift the knees side to side like a little windshield wiper. And just feel that release into the inner hips. Might feel this release and movement into the low back as well. Still breathing. All right. Let's come up onto all fours, hands and knees here. I'm bringing the hands directly under the shoulders and the knees separated hip distance apart. Let's just do a little movement to the spine here. So inhale, cow, lift your chest, let the belly drop and the low back sway. And then exhale, curl the body in, rounding the spine, tucking the chin in the navel. Just gentle movements here. So inhaling very slowly, just feeling an opening to the low back, the upper chest and shoulders. As you exhale, slowly curling in, feeling this round and curve of the spine. Let's do about 3 more. Slow breath in, opening. Slow breath out. If you draw the chin in, let the head hang nice and heavy. Move through just 2 more at your own pace, matching the movement with your breath. Feel like you're just healing and soothing your body with these gentle movements here. Come back to your neutral spine. We'll move into a child's pose from here. So still have the props handy. You'll widen your knees, bring your big toes together, shift your hips towards your heels as close as you can get. And if you can get all the way to the heels, then just sit there. If the hips need to be higher due to your hips or knees, you could grab a pillow and then just sit there, and as many as you need. So having the props there so you're not holding yourself up, but you're able to rest and support it. And then walk the upper body all the way forward. And if your forehead can meet the ground, go for it. Otherwise, for a more restorative place here, bring a pillow or 2 or 3 right underneath your chest. And then just lie down fully supported. It's a gentler opening into the chest and the shoulders. Good. If you don't need the support and your forehead can rest on the ground and you're not feeling too much, then just allow this opening to the chest and the shoulders, the upper spine, and then fully relaxing into the low back and the hips as well. I'm going to give you one more option if you want to feel more in the shoulders. You can grab either 2 blocks or a pillow and prop your wrists and forearms up, and then allow the chest to sink more. So this will increase the opening to the chest and shoulder area. So just an option. If you want to just be fully relaxed, just rest down on the pillow here. And again, you can either close your eyes or just find that internal gaze and just long, deep breaths. This posture is great to feel your breath in the back of the lungs, back of the ribs, into the low back, even breathing into the kidneys here. So as you inhale, really feel that full filling up and expansion to the back of the body. And as you breathe out, feel the softening and the release to the front of the body and into the hips. And just keep going with your breath. We'll be here a bit longer, so just keep the breath going, and again, practice staying present, staying connected to the breath, allowing your body to free and release tension and stress. right, slowly lift your body back up. Good. So take your pillow, place it to one side, and take a seat so both of your knees are facing towards me. So it doesn't matter which way you're facing, but knees facing me, and you're gonna bring that pillow right up against your front hip. So one big pillow or a couple pillows, you could do this on a few blocks as well. The longer the better, so you can fully support your body. And if you don't have any props you're using, you can just do this on the ground as well, but it offers more of a supportive practice if you've got some pillows to be on. So we want to bring your front foot in front of the back thigh. So this little mermaid seat here. One hand on either side of your pillow or just on the ground, and then twist your body so you're bringing your chest and your belly towards your pillow or the ground, and then walk forward so you can lie right down, all the way down on the chest and the belly. So depending on if you've got a bunch of pillows, you might be fully supported under the head as well, or your head might fall down below the pillow. Your choice. If you're not using a pillow, head can be on the ground, but you might want a little support under the head there. Allow the elbows to slide slightly forward so shoulders are relaxed, and elbows might be in front of the shoulders just a bit here. And you can either rest on one side of the cheek or the other, or just rest your head straight down. Now the more you can twist your body a bit, so you're not on your side, but you're on the chest and belly, you'll feel more in the spine. If it's too much, just modify. If you want to feel even more, you can start moving your back leg away from your front foot. And that will increase the twist of the spine, and you might even start to feel that stretch into the front of that back thigh, hip flexor, or deeper into psoas. And then see if you can fully relax. So when we're using pillows here, you can really just relax right onto the pillow. Let go here and breathe. Let go of any tension in the neck, the jaw. And see if you can just fully move your breath into the spine right now. So this gentle twist we're creating in the spine also creates an internal cleanse and detox as well. Long, slow breaths in and out of the nose. Few more breaths here. Stay present. Breathe into your back. Breathe out tension. All right, gently press yourself back up onto your hands. I'm going to turn to face away from your pillow or the direction you were. So the pillow is right behind your seat in your back. Knees bent, feet on the ground. Wrap your arms around your knees and then pull your spine up as straight as you can. Just feel the length and the neutralizing of the spine. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We'll switch this to the other side. So you'll probably turn away from me now, depending on how you have your pillow situated. Basically, you want your knees to pointing in the opposite direction this time. And again, the front foot is in front of the back thigh. Place one hand on either side of your pillow or to the ground. That pillow, if you're using it, will be right up against your hip. If you need to adjust farther forward, then just make those adjustments. But be mindful of how the back feels in this so you're not uncomfortable or strained. Begin to rotate your body again. And then when you rotate chest and belly towards the ground or pillow, you'll feel that more in the spine. Slide the arms forward and lie right down, pillow or ground. Let the elbows move forward in front of shoulders so shoulders are relaxed. And then either resting one side of the head or the other, or maybe straight down. And again, if you want to increase this at all, you try moving your back knee farther back away from the front foot. It might give you a deeper sensation, intensity there. But again, we're going towards relaxing the body, allowing this gradual, gentle opening to happen in a deeper way, rather than just forcing at a surface level. And once you settle in, return to your breath, always returning to the breath. Clearing the mind, getting control of when the mind wants to take over, and just directing the mind to the peace and calm of your breath. Just a few more breaths on this side. Stay here. All right, slowly lift your body back up. And again, we turn away from the pillow again. So our back is facing the pillow, knees bent, feet on the ground. Wrap your arms around and then pull your spine up nice and straight so you can neutralize the spine. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Staying right here. If you've got some pillows, just brace them against the low back. If you're not using pillows, you'll lie right down on the ground. And then lie back. So ideally, if you've got some pillows, your upper body is going to be slightly lifted and supported. Head could fall to the ground if that feels okay, or you might want more support under the head. And feel free to just be right down on your back. Knees will open wide and the soles of the feet come together. You can adjust how close the feet are towards the hips depending on the range of your hips or the comfort in your body. With this one as well, if this feels too intense, if you feel a lot of strain, place something under each thigh here so you can allow the thighs to relax and the hips to relax as you're feeling this opening. And then I'm going to give you a couple options here for arms. You could just have the arms down by the sides of the body, but palms facing up, so we're creating this opening to the chest and shoulders. For more of an opening, spread the arms straight up from the shoulders with the palms up. And even more, bend the elbows and sweep the hands behind the head any amount. Again, we want to be in a place that we can relax. If you find that you're tense by bringing the arms back over the head, then stay in a place where you can actually relax and just allow this gentle opening to happen. Close your eyes here and just enjoy this beautiful opening posture. This is my ultimate favorite pose that I do every day. I do it every morning and every night. Just creates an opening to so many parts of the body here. So see if you can just tune in to what you're feeling. What opening are you feeling in your body right now? And you might feel a little stretch, a little discomfort within that opening. But by tuning into the breath and allowing the breath to flow into those areas, helping to relax and release those areas. And now this posture is a great posture to really feel the fullness of the breath into the front of the body, especially feeling this opening to the chest, the lungs, the ribs, and the heart space. Anytime we're in a back bend of sorts, we're creating a heart opening as well. So see if you can feel that. Any tension you've been feeling around the heart area, see if you can open up right now. Come out of fears or stress or anxieties and open up to trust and love and faith. Deep, full breaths here. Feel yourself relaxing deeper and deeper. Tension and stress dissolving. Negative energy dissolving. Opening up to peace, calm, and light within. Now very slowly, bring your knees back together, and you're welcome to use your hands to help gently close the knees together. Once the knees are together, let your feet separate out wide again, and just take that little windshield wiper of the legs again, shifting from side to side. So bringing the release back into the inner hips, a little bit of movement into the low back. Moving into the final posture of this practice. So you're welcome to complete the practice in Shavasana. If you'd like, you could keep the upper body up on your pillows and just lengthen the legs out, open the legs a bit, and relax completely. Arms open from the body, but with the palms facing up here. If you prefer to be right down on your back, you can come off of your pillows and lie right down on your back. It might feel nice to actually put your pillow or blocks underneath your knees instead. This helps to relieve any low back tension. One more option, if you would like to experience legs up the wall. If you have a wall to use, you can just move your body right up against a wall, switching your seat against the wall, kicking the legs up, and then just letting the blood flow out of the legs here, and feel this deep release into the spine as well. So I'll leave that up to you, choosing where you would like to be for your final posture, just to settle into deep relaxation. Bring comfort into the body, so use any support you want. If your legs are up the wall, we're just feeling that release of any tension or fatigue out of the legs, letting all the blood flow move into the upper body, which helps to create a more calming effect to our nervous system. Also helps to induce restful sleep. But wherever you're choosing to be to complete the practice, allow your eyes to close, the eyelids to soften, your attention to fall inward, freeing from any activity of the mind, any emotions, directing your mind and your attention to your breath, and feeling the breath moving at a softer, slower pace. Feeling more peace and calm within this breath. And just letting that peace and calm move through your entire being, your body, your mind, your soul, your heart, and your spirit. Just radiating with peace, love, and light. Let the breath slow with each round. Feeling your whole body relax more, soften more. And just falling deeper within yourself and into that place of peace. And now begin to deepen your breath again. Bringing this fuller breath back to the body to gently reawaken. Bring some movements in as well. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And softly move your head side to side. Whether you're with legs up the wall or in a savasana, bend your knees and roll onto one side. Curl your body into a fetal pose, taking a little pause to curl in And just to observe how you feel from the practice you just experienced. Were you able to free yourself from negativity, tension, and stress? And were you able to invite more calming, cooling, peaceful energy in? Keeping your eyes closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together at the heart center, pressing the palms together, and invite your attention and awareness at your heart. Rise up through the spine, soften through the shoulders. Gently tuck the chin in to lengthen the neck and to draw more connection to your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh the breath out of your mouth. Now close this practice, creating the sound of Om, creating the beautiful vibration within our own being, sharing that vibration that connects to all beings everywhere, in a place of peace, love, and light. And inhale to prepare. Bring your hands, thumbs to meet between the eyes, connecting heart to third eye, heart to mind, higher mind. And let's be guided more from our hearts than when the mind and the emotions want to take over. Staying in a place of peace, love, and light. Let's honor each other, all beings, the divine love and light within. Namaste.